Hello friends and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD All-Road Speedrun Guide. We're going to be going over End of the World today. And now, first thing before anything, don't hold square here. You want to hold this boost until you see the transition. And then you can just hold square for the rest of this Gummy mission. Alright, I just edited out the rest of the Gummy mission because it's not actually important. Just because you're holding square throughout the entire time. So this is End of the World. We're going to be starting off with a mob fight with invisibles. The way you deal with this in any percent is probably fine. But here's how I'm going to deal with it. Gravity, gravity, gravity. And then you sort of just need to adjust to like what's happening. Luckily, that invisible decided that his life goal was to jump into my Ars Arcanum, so that actually worked out pretty well. So yeah, as far as how this world goes relative to any percent, for me personally, there are no changes, except not doing the Atlantica or the OC portal. Let me do this real quick. Gravity, 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 gravity. How many times did I say gravity? I meant to say it 3 times. I'm gonna deal with this one first. I think I goofed. Just kidding, never punished. But yeah, the way I deal with this world is exactly the same as the way I deal with it in beginner or any percent. Gonna use the cottage here. One big thing to note when you're doing the portals, if you do have to go inside of Atlantica or OC, you know, if the portal is blue and you need to deal with that, that means that you didn't actually seal all the keyholes and therefore your run is invalid. Hopefully you remembered to seal all the keyholes. I think the easiest one to forget is OC, but I haven't done it yet, so hopefully you will not either. Just gonna spam gravity on this guy. Oh wow. I'm gonna have like 2 really nice miss inputs that didn't actually lead to me casting Cure, but it was still funny. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain too much about it, because again, the way that you deal with this world in any percent, especially like specific fights, is exactly the same way that you're gonna do it in all worlds. One change of note here, the menu in which you're gonna put on Ray of Light over Raven's Claw. Normally you would do it right now, or I personally do it after OC portal. You want to wait until the end of the Invisibles portal to do that, because having the extra strength for the Invisibles is actually really nice. Alright, so as you're going to see here, none of these... That was dangerously close. None of these portals are going to be blue, because I remembered to seal all the keyholes. I feel like I'm just cutting it like closer and closer. Alright, you're still gonna go into the OC portal though. That's not OC. Try again, 100 Acre Woods. Because this one for some reason is required to go in, no matter if you did 100 Acre Woods or not. But still grab the Mega Elixir chest. And now we're gonna deal with more invisibles. So the way I do it, I try to just lock onto the frontmost one and then spam gravity. Hope the rest of them jump into him. That was pretty good. And yeah, just pay attention. If one sort of like jumps away from the rest, he's probably about to DM, so just be wary of that. Alright, so still grab this elixir chest, and then right here is where you're going to want to do this menu. It's going to be... Right? Yeah. Ray of Light over Raven's Claw. And now this is going to be Chernabog. Same deal as any percent. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot for the rest of this video. 3-hit air combos. If you want to, I've never actually checked this. I assume that you will have Air Combo Plus by this point. If you want to put it on, that's an option. You very much don't need to, but you know, if it makes this fight easier for you, you know, that's something you can do. I, however, do not do that. Also, I personally would check. I'll check after this fight if you have Air Combo Plus by this point. And that's Chernabog. I just went to split. I didn't. Oh fuck! I wasn't paying attention to what abilities I got. So yeah, make sure you land on the volcano after the fight so that you can just hold square here. I'm gonna do a quick menu to put on Super Glide, and then I'm just gonna check because I'm curious. I don't know if I got that from Chernabog or not. I'm gonna check in editing, and then there'll be some like text or something clarifying. So yeah, Super Glide through these. Gonna have to deal with another behemoth coming up. Just dodge roll out of the way. 6 gravities. R's. Make sure you don't fall off. Do another R's. Sometimes Goofy does an MP gift you here. If that happens to you, then you know, just smack the horn a bit. And then use the Mega Elixir that you got from the Blue Trinity. You want to get yourself, and hopefully Donald and Goofy, over into this rough spot. It's not like super duper specific the way Invisibles is going to be, but 2 fires is going to take all these guys out. Alright, and then get next to the door. Make sure to mash triangle while you're gliding over to the door so that Donald and Goofy will come travel towards you. Because then the Invisibles, the way they work, and I assume most enemies work this way, but I don't actually know, is they're going to target like one of your party members and just like start attacking them. So then if you're all in the roughly exact same spot, then they should just all come roughly towards Sora. And then just start spamming gravity. I like to switch lock-ons a little bit. Alright, Donald's dead. Donald's on the bottom if you need to quickly heal. And that final rest was actually pretty solid. Alright, so now right here it's just going to be, you know, your 5 ticks. Is it 5? Yeah. Full charges, I think I should say, was more correct. It's going to be a little bit bright here, I apologize. But I do recommend looking at the enemies because on the last wave, there's going to be 2 invisibles that spawn. One closer to you, and then one at the very back of the arena. It's not this wave, it's the next one. Pay attention to the back invisible if you can see him. You need to wait until you know for sure that he's eligible to take damage. Yeah, it should be fine. It's happened very rarely. It has literally only happened to me once. But that invisible can spawn a little bit later, so then if you let Simba go as soon as you can, like, a fully charged roar will go off, that invisible doesn't actually take any damage, and then you need to go manually kill it. Again, that's only happened to me literally one time in, what would that be, like 8 years of running this game? But that is something to note. Something else to note, open that chest, get a Mega Elixir. Right here, a lot of people do a menu. I do not personally do this menu. The menu, you know, you switch around your accessories, put on Air Combo Plus, all that stuff. Wait, no, I have it right here. What is it? Raven's Claw over Ray of Light. Ray of Light on Goofy. MP Rage and Air Combo Plus on Sora. Goofy Tornado. Well, no, you wouldn't put on Goofy Tornado yet, but that menu, I don't do that here. So I'm not going to do that here. But that's the end of this part, and then in the next video, we're going to be going over final fights.